Hello, and welcome to the documentary.
It's 2017, where technology is advancing day by day.
We are just walking into a new reality. Virtual reality.
So is this your first time trying the VR?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Alright, how was your experience with it? Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, it was awesome. I got to try archery. I got to try the Star Wars game. I also got to try Google Earth, so those were pretty cool experiences.
What was your favorite experience out of those?
My favorite one was probably the Star Wars one.
What did you like about that? Anything in specific?
When I got to put the headphones on, and once I put the headphones on, I felt like I was actually in Star Wars. So the Millennium Falcon came down, and it parked itself, and then R2-D2 came out, and he was right in front of me, and I had to try to fix the ship, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I got to use a lightsaber.
Sounds like a good
awesome.
experience.
Yeah.
Was there anything that you wish you could have done in VR that you didn't get a chance to do?
I never got a chance to actually play the archery game. I just got a chance to use the bow and stuff. But that was, if I were to do something that I hadn't done yet, it would be that.
And are there any games that you hope that could come to the VR in the future?
Do they already have Call of Duty? on there?
No.
That would be. I think that would be terrifying, but I think that'd be very cool.
There's a new vest that gives vibrations when you get hit.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried a VR headset?
I have tried a VR headset. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Would you rather have like a game that you could interact with, or would you rather have something with more cinematic features?
That's a good question. I think they need both, but I would rather have something that you could really interact with, because if you can't really interact in the game, you don't get the experience. It just, yeah, you don't get an experience and it's not really fun.
What like games would you like to see being accomplished with this, like Call of Duty or anything like that?
Call of Duty, yeah, I really do like those military games. They're really fun, and I was watching a guy play a military game called Onward, and it was really realistic. Like, you took the sensors in your hands, and you actually had to pull the magazine out and put it in and pull the thing back, and it's really realistic. It's really fun, and I would like to see more stuff like that come out into the game.
Do you think that's in the far future or the near future?
I'd say the pretty near future. They have a beta version out of it, but I think it's pretty near, and I would like to see it come out until, the point where it's less buggy, very smooth running. And it looked great when I watched him play it.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So, how was your experience in the VR?
I thought it was pretty cool. It was pretty weird to see a whale swimming right by you. Yeah, I thought it was really interesting because I've never really been able to be a part of something like that. So to do it yesterday was a pretty cool experience.
All right. Do you think VR is affecting our society in a good way or a bad way?
I think it would have a positive effect on society because, a couple of things that I did yesterday honestly, relieved some of my stress from my school load right now. So I think you could see a positive effect from reducing stress levels and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good. Would you do this on your free time if you had like a little cardboard one for your phone?
Definitely. Yeah, I would definitely do it on my free time.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.
Yep, thank you.
You can get back to class.
Awesome.
All right, thank you. I'd like to see on the VR.
What videos/games would I like to see on the VR? Well, I'd like to see something 100% fully interactive. Something that not only are you like throwing things or using the little control pods or anything like that. I'd like to see the ability to be like running and jumping. Fully immersive VR where you are in your own little room and all of the environment interacts with all of your actions. That would be ideal.
Do you like scary videos?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to watch a scary 360?
Yeah, I think that would be awesome. I think kind of the next step for, you know, anything that's going to be scary. A lot of horror movies, people are kind of desensitized to the standard things, jump scares, you know, the music cues, all of those things in horror movies. But with the 360 view, that could add to it even more because it's just going to bring the realism to life. Saw a whole movie or a whole show that was based on that idea. It was pretty slick. Yeah, it was a pretty neat idea, and I think that would really get your heart racing.
Do you think in a couple of years we will have virtual reality that's more interactive, like more of a co-op system instead of virtual?
Oh, definitely. I think already we could say that the virtual reality is way more interactive than what it has ever been. I mean, if you go back to the earliest days of when VR was starting to become a concept, I mean, you go all the way back to the Power Glove with like Nintendo. I mean, and that was like an epic failure, but the idea was really cool and it was way ahead of its time. And you had the little sensors on the TV and it was motion sensitive in the glove, and then it also read from the sensors. And that was kind of the beginning of what we're seeing with VR now, except the sensors are way more reformed, you know, they more accurate. And the interactivity of everything is more realistic. It's not just a 2D game that you're interacting with now, it's a whole and immersive environment that you're in. So if that's any evidence of where VR has come from and where it's going to, I think definitely in the next few years, we'll have some pretty sweet VR.
I believe so too.
Yeah, it'll be slick, it'll be dope. Awesome. Thanks for interviewing me.
Yeah, thank you for.
It's been a pleasure to be a part of this.
Yeah.
I feel like this project is monumental, and yeah, I
Are you
think
lying, though?
I think possibly it might change the world, one second at a time.
That's what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Good. Thanks again.
I hope you had an experience.
A virtual experience.
Oh gosh.